guys, welcome back to another episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. I feel like I was more. Oh, I like that.
Love that.
I love that. All right, guys, we are back. And I promise you we're back consistently this time. We took a couple weeks off because we had to iron out some knots, but we're back. And as ever, in our bio, you will see a PayPal link where you can donate to keep us afloat, okay? Before we get that out there now.
Let's get it out the way. Why not?
Yeah, let's get it
Show
out the
me
way.
the money.
You know, you want us to keep going, we fund this ourselves. Okay, but guys, it's been a enjoyable week of football. So without further ado, I am your host, Anita, by me on all social media platforms, and we're here with
Faye.
I'm never gonna go for that.
She said
Teamer at teams_GH on X and teams31 on Insta.
And Philippa at Phillyconcani on Instagram.
Ooh,
I don't have X anymore. You know this.
Phillyconcani. It's always been your name.
yeah. Do you even know your camaraderies?
She
I just follow them.
She just tagged me in the picture as well.
I don't actually read it. I just follow.
You just put PH.
Yeah, and just hope
She
it.
just hopes
I
it
hope I get
comes.
the white Philippa.
No problem. Next time you tag a Philippa, it'll be a white lady. You'll see. You'll see.
Hold on, why would it be a white lady?
I'm sorry, Philippa is such a white lady name.
Do you know what? It's so funny because somebody did a TikTok and I can't remember. She was like, "Yeah, Philippa," and like I said, "Why am I in it?" And bare black Philippas were underneath my comment. We exist, not en masse. But
It's
we
a lot
exist.
of Ghanaians they have.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All right, so this week of football. She said, "What do you mean?" I was about to get tense. This week of football, we've just come back off the back of Liverpool versus Arsenal, which in my opinion was such a drag.
It was
Like
so
that game
drag.
was so boring. However, Dominic Szoboszlai got the win, and it's looking like Arsenal's same old song is being sung again, which is Mikel Arteta continues to set up, not particularly for failure, but for draws. Any thoughts?
Yeah. He played Declan Rice,
Mm-hmm.
Zubimendi, Marino, all in midfield.
I'm
What
thi-
was he expecting?
I'm just thinking, where's the goal coming from?
Yeah.
I would be thinking that as well. You have Odegaard on the bench. You have Eze on the bench, new signing. You have Wanawari.
Why are you laughing?
I can't pronounce his name.
Nwaneri.
You got him on the bench. You got the academy, guy.
Ethan.
You got Ethan on the bench. Do you know what I mean? This is what you bought these guys for. This is what you made this guy renew his contract for. Use them, utilize them. You don't have Saka at the moment. I don't know who else they usually have, but guys are injured.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you need to do.
Yeah.
I
think
same old man.
The thing is, I actually don't think Arteta gets excited when he signs an attacker. I think the excitement, I think he rubs his hands and clicks his heels when he signs a defender or the defensive midfielder, because that is the only way that he can really go out in terms of these top six teams and to set up that defensively and to try not to lose rather than go out to win the game. I think he gets so excited by picking up points away to top six away and at home. I think it's quite disappointing. If I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be disappointed. Liverpool were there for the taking. I'm sorry, if they had more, if they were braver in the first half, they would have gone in at least 1-0 up. Yeah. But that lack of bravery, and then the Liverpool Anfield kind of starts singing songs, the atmosphere starts to raise, and you can see how that infiltrates into the players and how they raise their performance. Other than Salah, he was absolutely shocking. How their performance is raised and the belief came in, and then Szoboszlai's free kick was world class, by the way. It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable.
Just looking at Szoboszlai's free kick, it's so aesthetically pleasing.
Yes.
It went up and it dipped straight into the corner.
And a ping in.
Pinged in. It's like, ding. Oh no, that was aesthetically pleasing. But sorry, carry on.
No, he had absolutely no right to do that. It was honestly unbelievable. And he's such a handsome man as well.
Oh,
when he did that click in
he went
and he stared at the camera. I was like,
I wanted to catch the clip. Are you done?
I was right to win.
He did this. He did this. He went.
Fate was sassy.
Oh,
was
And his
sassy.
hairband was like down. His hair was flowing.
Oh!
It was honestly unbelievable. I was like, ooh.
It's all starting to click for him though. I feel
Yeah.
like the
Playing right back. Oh, click.
Sorry. Yeah, the position change is definitely suiting his patterns of play. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Mikel Arteta, because it's not as if Arsenal don't have the capacity to beat the top 6 teams. They have been doing it quite solidly, but there seems to be this thing of, like you said, it's not a willingness to go out, or not a hunger to go out and win, but more of a need to not lose.
Yeah.
It doesn't. But why? Because that's not how you win. That's not how you win Premier Leagues.
But that's what I said. They need to act like they've been here before. Like, this is just Arsenal all over. It's Arsenal all over against any big team that they're coming up against. I just think that he just lacks bravery. Like, go out there and...
No, it is.
I
He's a
think-
coward.
But then there's also the other side of it where it's Madueke, Eze, they both had shots on goal.
Mm-hmm.
Are we really
don't
doing
kill
this?
me. Okay.
Let
I'm just
her
saying,
land
just
the
let me
plane.
land. All right. Madueke, Eze, both had shots on goal. Sometimes it's not about the way the manager sets up. Sometimes it's just the players on the pitch. And speaking of players on the pitch, Gyokeres,
But then
what did he do?
This is the thing. This is the
Hey.
thing.
You need to break it. Break
This
that
is
shit.
this is the thing. Noni, what he was doing today is what he did at Chelsea at his time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would run, and he would go to cross it in to get a corner. That's all he does. He doesn't know how to do the cutback. He doesn't know, he's very good up until he gets to goal.
Yeah.
And then the decision making is poor, right? But he was their most threatening player until Eze came on. And Eze, he had a chance to shoot, and he went to look for the penalty. And it's like,
Yeah.
shoot. Like, you're in front of goal, shoot, do something. Gyokeres, the way Arsenal are playing, the way Arsenal play usually is not how
doesn't
So
suit
this
him.
is what
Suits him.
this was going to be my question, right? So what was his role when he was playing for Sporting, in terms of how was he getting service in order to convert all of these chances, and what's the difference?
in Portugal, there's a lot of space for him to run. He's not going to get that time here.
Well,
And on top of that, people dance for him to now get the ball in.
Yeah.
To the net.
well,
They're not going to dance for him here.
Well, this is why it's like when we were talking about doing predictions for this season, I always find it really difficult when you've got like a large number of people who are debutants to the Premier League, because where you've been playing before isn't where you're playing now. You're not afforded the space. You're not afforded the time. People are physical. People are not just going to allow you to do your thing. These are defenders from, the Championship who are going to come and clatter you. And also, higher up the table, they play more physically. So I always find it difficult. And that's why I wasn't too like, oh my days, it's going to be amazing. Do you know what I mean? Because
I never got that feeling when they signed him that he was gonna bang. Sorry. I thought when he went, so in the pre-season, I thought he was a bit on the overweight side. So he came back. No, I think he was a bit chunky. And so I think he slimmed down since, but you can just tell that he's hesitating, that the natural instinct isn't there. I actually genuinely forgot he was on the pitch. Like, up until I saw you guys before the recording and me, Faye and Pip, we were talking, I forgot he was on the pitch. Like, what impact did he have? Yeah. What did he do other than get a yellow card?
So Gyokeres had 0 goals, 0 assists, 17 touches, the least of any starter, 0 shots on target, 0 out of 1 successful dribbles, 0 out of 3 aerial drills won today.
17 touches.
Crazy.
And it's like, look, we're all, too long in the tooth to be like, to get scary after 3 games, right? We've got an international break. Things will change later on in the month, but it's not looking good.
It's like,
suited to Arsenal.
yeah, Arsenal, okay. Arsenal didn't need a Gyokeres type striker. They needed a Pedro type striker.
You said that with such like...
It is true.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. Arsenal needed a João Pedro.
In 5 years' time, when we're done with him,
we
know where he's going.
We can offer.
He could go to
Do you know what?
Barcelona.
In 5 years' time, he's still going to be in his prime. So maybe
Okay.
7.
Maybe 7 years' time, Arsenal.
Come and shop at the Chelsea FC megastore.
Literally.
You'll see João Pedro. He kind of plays like Jesus, and Jesus is very good for them. But Gyokeres, he's 27 years old. He's not gonna change the way he plays.
This is him.
You either change the way you play, or it's gonna be another Lukaku situation where it just doesn't work.
But either way, even if they change the way they play, who in that team fit right now can cater to what he needs?
I think
Maybe
Eze.
Eze.
I think Eze.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Eze,
Yeah, but I think he can supply him with chances, and I think he'll be okay. Like, he will be another Havertz. Like, nothing great, but nothing terrible. Somewhere in between. And then Arsenal fans will pretend that he's the best striker to ever exist in the Premier League, when actually, like, he's just done okay. Like, I can just see the future, I can predict it. But for the amount of money that they have spent on him, the amount of energy and time they spent in pursuing him, I would have expected a lot better in the first 3 games. And people can call me harsh if you want to, but I would have expected better for a striker of his age, his profile, the amount of money he spent, how hard he tried to get out of Portugal. Literally, he dumped his Portuguese girlfriend, so he had no ties to the country. So when you go through that, like, I'm expecting you to come into the Premier League and absolutely bang straight away.
Well, they had their first 3 games: United, Leeds, Liverpool. Look at United's defenders. Look at Liverpool's defenders. Loads of teams have those type of big guys, physical guys.
And look how
in their
many
team.
goals Liverpool have conceded already, like, in just the first 3 games. Look at how many goals. Man United couldn't even beat Grimsby. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm expecting you to score against them. I think as a minimum. Then they don't have a great defence.
And the thing is, right, Arsenal fans, they were talking about, oh, but he scored a couple goals against Leeds. I want to be the first to tell you, it's Leeds. Scoring against Leeds is not hard, as we've already seen. It's not hard. So it's really a problem that even when he scored against Leeds, he still didn't look comfortable. Every single goal that came to him, it was like, rah, are you all right, bro? Like, it just doesn't look comfortable and second nature to him in this team. I don't wish any player badly. I'm just saying I'm enjoying where Gyokeres is at currently. But I don't wish no player badly. Just, if he wants to stay like this,
we will see in it. These are like our initial observations, but we will see.
I think if Havertz didn't get injured, he would eventually steal his chain.
And that's crazy. Honestly, that's insane. You spent that much money for Havertz to come and steal your chain.
The thing is, Havertz suits the way Arsenal play.
he does.
He's just
What
Not
Arsenal did it. Arsenal don't need like a flipping out and out box, like in the box, box in the box kind of striker. They didn't need that. They need a striker, like, I hate to say it, but like, remember Firmino from Liverpool? They need that. Gabby Jesus, they need him. You know. But anyway, that's none of my business. Again, I don't wish bad on any player. If Gyokeres decides to stay at this trajectory,
Good for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
But speaking of strikers, another striker, Ekitike. Doing pretty well for Liverpool this season. Hey,
He's enjoying himself.
he's enjoying his
2
football.
and 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3 is not bad at all. And like, I mean, Liverpool today, the entire squad was lackluster anyway. So I'm not going to single him out for not doing anything. But I think he's getting into his rhythm. And again, like we're saying, talking about players who fit profiles, right? And I think Liverpool had a clear plan this transfer window of what they wanted up front. Obviously, the very unfortunate, untimely demise of Diogo Jota changed things slightly. But they know they have a profile and they go to get players that fit that profile. They don't think we need a forward who's in the market and who looks good. It's all about what fits. I don't know. I like him.
I like him for Liverpool. I wouldn't like him for my team because we have João Pedro.
Yeah, but like, if the option came, like,
What, to take
Well, Chelsea
Ekitike?
were in
at the time, like, if he came, would have been like, okay, and then you could have got João Pedro to maybe play like 10.
where he started.
He's just greedy, man.
But I'm saying, like, why not? Liverpool going for Isak as well. Why they get to be good and we don't?
Because they got nobody else up front.
Did they not?
No.
No.
Can't
That's it.
Gakpo play there?
Yeah, I think the
they got rid of Darwin
the
Núñez,
least
isn't
said on Gakpo in that position, the better.
I was gonna say, I think I don't want to speak for Liverpool fans, but I think they would prefer
I'm
him
sure-
further back.
Bro, I'm sure Ella will probably be like, yeah, listening to that. But Ekitike, he's been really well. He's done really well already this season. And looking at Liverpool today, and I know they seem lackluster, but one thing about these motherfuckers is that they are going to get a result no matter what happens in that game, and I can't put my finger around it. Does anyone actually believe that they can be stopped?
I think they can be stopped. I don't think they
Like,
looked.
who can stop them?
Yeah, but I just don't think they looked. I think both teams looked. I looked at that match and I was like, I can't believe people think that these are this is the best that England has to offer.
It is
These
though.
two teams.
And guess what? Man City that lost to Brighton. Those are the three best teams England have to offer.
Someone said it
Why
in
Man City?
Someone said it in the
You
group
lot were
chat
saying that
before.
Man City could win the Premier League.
I
When you
thought-
lot
I
said
thought
that,
they
I was
would.
like, you lot are out of your mind. You're
I thought they would.
bonkers.
Who said that?
This one right there. She's sitting over there. Tima.
I don't know what happened that day.
Bro, I broke it down to you. I explained it to you. Why not? And you still say, nah, man, it's Man City and Pep. They've got everything
It was
that
the
they
30
need.
degrees heat. It got to me.
Yeah, it
Ridiculous.
must have been. It must have been.
This is the season where it's going to be about who scores the most. Nobody seems to be able to defend competently.
Arsenal are pretty good.
Do you reckon?
I think obviously this is the first goal they conceded this.
Oh, it is the first.
And
goal.
to be honest, the guy who came in to replace Saliba, I thought he was excellent.
The thing about Arsenal is, like, defensively, they've never had an issue. Never had an issue.
When?
It's the What?
When?
What do you mean when?
Because
But she's saying they've never had an issue. So what
What?
does that? What does the word "when" mean in
like,
that?
when did they not have an issue defensively?
What?
When
Are
have
you
they had
talking
no?
about-
But when have they had an issue?
Like when Holding when that was there?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Like 3 or 4.
Oh, get out of here, Faye. But like, in recent times,
Yeah.
Arsenal have never had a defensive issue. So all of this, like, I know back in my day, I used to say defenses win you titles. It's not back in my day no more.
Yeah.
You got to score goals.
It's changed this season,
got to.
especially. It's going to be like a big, high-scoring season. I feel like you have to.
Bro, and everyone's getting better at set pieces now. That's
Yeah.
a Buzzline goal. Did you see Chiesa's face? He couldn't believe it. Chiesa couldn't believe it.
Even Ray was like,
He was like,
Ray
yo!
was
He
meant to do
was
this.
like-
He actually came out of the goal and just like, what
What
was I
supposed
actually meant to do?
The thing is, Ray did nothing wrong. He went the right way. He almost got his hand to it. But I strongly believe if he got his hand to it, his hand would have come off with it. I swear
rocket.
down.
It was a rocket. It was a rocket.
That was a rocket of a free kick. So it's like everyone's improving on their set piece game. Saliba and Gabriel, even if they do stay fit for the entire season, what is the answer when you are 1-0 down to a team like, I don't know, Chelsea? You're 1-0 down to a team like Chelsea. What is your answer?
The
full
answer is
attack.
Tosin and Chalobah are it's centre
Okay,
defence.
right. We're not doing this today. I promise Pip that we're not gonna make it a Chelsea episode, so we're not going to make it a Chelsea episode. Okay.
You asked the question. I was just delivering the answer.
Anyways, God Almighty.
She's not even started yet. Don't even wait. She's not even started. She's not even started.
I'm warming up, baby.
I was going to say she ain't even started.
Right. So Gyokeres, Pedro, Sesko, and who's the last person that I put in there?
Ekitike.
Yeah.
Ekitike. Gyokeres, Pedro, Sesko, Ekitike walk into a Premier League room. Who's getting the most goals this season, and why? That was a good question, huh?
It's going to be between Ekitike and Pedro, isn't it?
I just feel like knowing Chelsea, because this is gonna happen 100%. He's gonna go on a goal drought. It is. It's gonna happen. It's gonna
I
happen.
hope by that time it's too late.
It might be like he's not getting service or whatever. He's gonna go on a goal drought. I just know that. I don't think. You know, he's been very good even in the Club World Cup.
I think
It's a bit.
the issue.
I don't know.
The issue Ekitike
Ekitike.
is going to have is if Liverpool sign Isak, is he going to be a starter? Because, well, then I think the answer's obvious then. Who out of those four? I think I haven't seen enough of Sesko, to be honest, to
doesn't
make
even
an
start.
assessment of him.
Which I find really weird, by the way. Why is he not starting? Is he coming in from nurturing an injury or like what?
Maybe he
Maybe he's
doesn't-
getting eased in.
Why?
But he was
3-4-3.
playing. He was playing in that Grimms game, no?
Did he? Did he start?
I don't know if he
I
started
think
though.
he did start.
Well, I
actually.
can't remember. I
can't
actually
remember.
genuinely cannot remember.
Either
But he was
way,
definitely in that Grimms game because I remember thinking to myself,
that game was wow. That
Yeah,
game.
he didn't do anything. Yeah.
Wow,
Except for
Man
that chance at
United,
the
you're
end.
looking scary.
I really needed that game. Actually, it made me feel
Made you feel
much,
something.
much better.
Yeah.
That game, bro.
Hey, the less said on Man United Grimsby, the better,
Don't
man.
worry, United are back.
Yeah.
So.
You never know. Gyokeres,
2025.
No, I'm never
Gyokeres
letting
might-
that go.
he might. What's the word I'm looking for?
Gyokeres will go on the
He might
run.
shock. Yeah.
He'll go on
At
the
least
run.
against the lower teams.
Well, like stat pad.
Yeah.
So what were we saying?
I don't think it's stat padding. Stat padding is when you have no business taking like pens and stuff and you're just doing all of that.
He could do that if Odegaard's not in the thing.
I don't think Gyokeres will be the penalty taker.
But
Will
I
be
think
I believe strikers
Saka.
take penalties.
the strikers should take pens. But I think
think the best person should take
I make you right, Faye. Like I feel like he's gonna feel more comfy against those lower table teams, especially as like he's obviously played in the UK already in the Championship and stuff
I'm
like
not
that.
sure
Will feel-
because they're not going to play like a lower table team like Leeds, for example, who you can just press the fuck out of them and they're going to capitulate, right? I don't see it with Burnley. I don't see it with Sunderland. I just don't know who he's going to break down.
Wolves,
Brentford,
West Ham, like there are teams.
Sorry
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
Sorry,
Yeah,
but there are teams where it's just like Sunderland don't play with a low block because they've done really well in the transfer window and they've got a really nice midfield. But there are teams who were in the Prem last season who still play in that very outdated way because it's necessary, and those are the teams that I reckon it works against.
So who comes out of the room with the most goals?
I suppose if you're thinking about a player who's got Premier experience, you're going to back João Pedro because he's got Premier League experience. I don't know about the rest of them. Ekitike could be up there, but I think Isak's coming for his starting spot, so I can't really back
Let's
him.
assume that Isak doesn't come in. Like you've
I'm
seen
gonna
how
say
Ekitike
Gyokeres.
said.
Then I think Ekitike then.
I'm gonna say Gyokeres.
You're gonna say.
I just feel like
Gyokeres.
with João Pedro before, he was playing at Brighton and he got like 5 goals or something.
No,
It was something
Yeah,
like
last season.
Was it only
non-penalty
5?
goals.
non-penalty
Non-penalty
goals.
goals.
It was like
Yeah,
And
it
I
was
know-
kind of spooky still.
Yeah.
When we got him, I was like, yo.
because I was gonna say I swear he was very helpful in my FPL though. So
so it was
Bro,
like
spooky.
I just know there's a time Chelsea are gonna go in a goal drought. At least for him or something. It's gonna be like very difficult to score.
I hear that, but I
So-
also think when you're in a team that creates as many chances as Chelsea do, you're bound to get more goals. Like,
Yeah.
and the quality of chances.
I just feel like everything depends because if we don't get another striker, he's going to have to play a lot of games until the lap comes back. And we are in so many competitions, and the Club World Cup is gonna catch up to everybody.
Well, it already has.
It already has, exactly. God forbid the injuries come in. Sorry, God forbid.
Palmer's already capitulated.
Palmer.
One down.
how's he out for? How
The
long's
lap, 2 down.
They're saying
unknown
He's
they're
got a
saying-
groin injury,
bless.
and normally from groin injuries, it's at least like a month. Like normally.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should expect him back until October.
Apparently he's coming back after the international
I
break.
think that's a very bad idea.
Which is
We
why
play Man
need
United straight away, don't we?
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Do
Which is
we?
why we need a striker so João Pedro could play in the 10.
How greedy, man. Our striker doesn't want to come back.
Oh,
We'll come to that. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. But all right, so you're saying João Pedro.
I think so.
You're saying Gyokeres. Pip, who have you gone for? We have to all answer this question.
I will answer the question. Ekitike. I'm just going for
Okay.
it. Just going for it.
That's fair.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
No reasoning behind it.
Oh no, the reason, like I was saying, like I just feel like he's going to get good service from Liverpool this season. I think he's keen and at it, and I
wonder who
think that
from,
they are
'cause-
going to need more goals because their defense is looking a little bit suspect at the moment. Canate, we're watching you.
Van Dijk, we're watching you too.
So I feel like he's going to be pushed to do more for the team, and I think he's going to get more goals because of it.
My thing is, the service thing, right? They bought Wirtz to fulfill this service issue. Florian Wirtz! Don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me.
He's on
I've
fraud
said
watch.
that. Nah, he's not a fraud. He's not a fraud.
He's on fraud watch.
He's
The
not
thing
a fraud,
is-
and he's not on fraud watch.
He's not on fraud watch.
But
I did
I
He
did
is. I'm
say
sorry.
to everybody, but I said to
Nah.
everybody, don't
Wait.
expect it to happen straight away.
Wait.
Yes.
I said don't
Wait.
expect it to happen
Yes.
straight away.
How much did he cost?
Yes.
Like 100
And
million?
no, and I
116.
completely, you're right.
16. He
And I
cost
get it.
116
Yes.
million. He's the highest
Yes.
transfer thing, yeah,
All time,
For Liverpool, yeah.
of all
No,
time.
Premier League as well.
Premier League all time. So you're telling me he's not going to be on fraud watch after these 3 games?
He's on
Look,
fraud watch.
But when it was Caicedo's first game, fraud watch because you gave away a penalty.
I never put him on fraud watch.
Not you. The rest of the Premier League and the media did. Sorry, if
He's
you're
on
going to
fraud
cost that much, you need to be showing something.
I hear you, and you're not wrong. You're completely not wrong. But I said this would happen. I said it would happen, which is why I didn't put him as like my young player of the year straight off the bat, because I was like, he's going. I was like, he's going to need to like adjust. Germany's not as quick. I keep saying this to people.
Yeah, well, he's got to hold that.
The thing, no.
Hold that. He's on fraud watch. He needs to show us something.
He's on fraud watch.
Wait. It's too early to put verse on fraud.
No,
The reason why
no,
I say,
it's not,
wait.
it's not.
Caicedo, we can do it
The
together.
Let her
reason why
speak
I
her piece,
say
please.
it- The reason why I say it is because for the last like 3 seasons, right? His goal and assist ratio has been crazy. His total has been crazy. Always above 20 every single time, even when he was injured, above 20. And that type of consistency doesn't just die. It
Yeah, so
doesn't.
you're on fraud watch until it comes
Yeah,
back.
I'm not saying he's a fraud. He's just on watch. He's just on watch.
Yeah, we're putting him on fraud. He's on
No,
watch,
because we
mate.
know, but we're not putting him on fraud watch because we know he's going to come good. I'm with
He's
you, Nick.
gonna
I've
come
seen
good.
it.
He's gonna come good,
I
yeah.
don't care.
But-
You didn't know that. He might not
I'm
be
sorry.
sick.
Do
Nobody's
you know what?
calling him not sick.
I'm not saying
But
that he isn't.
as
but
of
he's
right
on
now,
fraud watch.
the flashlight
problem
is on
is,
him.
Yeah.
the problem is, yeah, I don't know if he does this, but what I can see, he slows things down in his head, right? Where the Bundesliga is much slower, it's easier to slow things down and execute whatever vision that you have, right? However, by the time he slowed things down in his head in the Prem, he's already got bass balls. Ooh. He has to make serious decisions quickly, and that's why you see a lot of loose passes. He's got the vision there. It's just he has to execute it much quicker.
Yeah, so
but I'm
you're
not saying that he's
so
a
you're on the fraud watch until you're able to execute.
You
things.
know
No, but fraud watch means that you feel like he is going to flop.
No.
Three
feel
games,
like he's gonna flop.
shown us nothing until maybe like the second half, and now he's injured.
I'm just
sorry. The
I don't-
light's bright.
I'm not as bad as her. It's just a subtle little fraud watch.
It's a Caicedo.
They did do it to
And
Caicedo.
then because of the penalty that he gave away, they were cussing his
But
mum.
you know what?
No.
But you know why probably people were harsher to Caicedo because he had Premier League experience.
It
There
doesn't
you
matter.
go.
He had Premier League experience,
care.
so that's why they probably put him on forward because it's like act like you've been here before. Could you genuinely
They
have?
they did it. Even the manager came out against Caicedo. Klopp. Oh, thank God we didn't sign him. Can you imagine? He's on fraud watch. Sorry. Klopp was coming out against Caicedo.
You know what? Okay, fine. We could put,
Crazy to me.
let's put Wirtz on fraud watch. Who else is on fraud watch? Please speak.
Sesko.
Oh, 100%.
Gyokeres or whatever his name is.
Who else?
Gyokeres.
Yeah. Any more?
Delap.
Delap's on fraud
I'm
watch.
putting him on fraud watch.
Gittins.
I didn't want him.
Gittins.
Gittins. He doesn't have.
This getting
He started like one game.
I was gonna say he's
on
getting
fraud
started.
He's actually on fraud watch.
He's on fraud watch.
He started one game.
can't just
Garnacho on
just put-
fraud watch.
You can't just put people you don't like on fraud
Nah.
watch. now.
Garnacho on fraud. Let him have a touch.
ball, bro.
Let Garnacho
I
have
don't
a
even
touch.
want him
Nonny?
in the M25. Let alone
Was
touch
it the 007 is going up?
him. No, not
Nonny's not on fraud watch.
Why not?
Because Nonny,
He's got Prem experience.
Like you said today, he was actually one of the bright sparks
And
of
the thing
Arsenal's
is,
squad
the thing
today.
It wasn't that difficult.
The thing is, you can't put a player on fraud watch if he was not already considered to be one of the top of his game.
Yeah.
You
Cost
can't
50
put
million.
him on.
It cost 50 million.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Oh my
So if
No,
you're
wait.
No, if you're-
Saka's not here anymore. You need to show.
if you're gonna
out.
if you're gonna start putting people on fraud watch because of how much they cost, everybody's gonna be on a fucking list.
Bro,
Sorry.
Yeah.
everyone.
But what I'm saying is, Saka's not here. You need to show Arsenal fans. You need to get them on side. This is your time to get them on side. If the only thing that you can do is run and
It's giving-
cross to get a corner, so maybe your team will score corner kick. You're on fraud watch.
It's giving
sorry.
jealous ex-girlfriend. That's what it's
Jealous?
It's giving
What am I
jealous
jealous of?
ex-girlfriend.
What?
That's what it's giving.
What?
Leave
jealous
Nonny
of?
alone.
Did you say could-
Leave him alone.
What about the Man United players?
Nah, T was eating. T was like, what about?
Yeah, Sesko.
No, the other ones.
Oh, Kunya and Mwembo. I think Mwembo scored.
Bremo.
I'm
What?
so
The thing is, I don't know how to say his name, so I was
Sorry.
waiting.
Embuemo.
What's his first name?
Oh my,
Actually,
Brian and Bremo.
So-
Mbeumo.
Brian M.
oh my
He scored, I believe, yesterday. So
Yes, he did.
and Cunha, he's
She
been
said
looking
Brian
good. Like
M.
he's been looking good, but he's unfortunately injured.
Yes.
And he missed the
so that
penalty.
doesn't put him on fraud watch.
They both missed the
I'm
penalty.
not saying he's on fraud watch.
They both missed the penalty against Grimsby. They're on fraud watch.
I don't think they were.
Well, if you want to talk about that game, Sesko was basically the last person to take the
penalty.
penalty.
No, let's not do that. Apparently, Sesko asked, he got turned down. Let's move on.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Sorry, I don't believe that's true.
No, let's
No,
believe it.
I do not believe
because
that's
remember
true.
when Saka got done for the penalties in 2021 and
For England?
Yeah, for England, and no one wanted to believe that Grealish asked for a penalty. Then video evidence came out that he said, "Gaffer, let me take one," and he said no. Like this shit happens. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Leave
not saying
Sesko
it doesn't
alone.
happen. This is Grimsby. Sorry. There's no way they're pulling rank. The manager could not even look at the penalties. I do not believe that. I'm
hiding-
so sorry.
He's hiding in
You're
the
telling
cleaning
me
cupboard.
that all the other players came out except for the goalkeeper before him, right? It was except for Onana
Yeah.
to take a penalty before him, and all of them said no to the starting striker. To the number 9, all of them said no. I'm
the
going before
manager's
you.
choice.
Well, it's not their choice. It's the manager's
It's the
choice.
manager's
It's
choice.
all
I
set
do not believe
before-
that.
It's all set before the game.
There's
No.
no way. There's no way the manager's gonna say 9 players.
The manager was away with the fairies at the point, babes.
But still, even so, there's no way the manager's gonna say 9 players are gonna take the penalties before my striker that I spent however million on.
Listen,
My number 9. There's
Faye,
no way the
Faye,
manager's saying that. There's
when
no way.
United were 2-0 down, the manager was playing Dungeons and Dragons on his laptop. He's definitely putting Sesko at number 10. I'm sorry.
He's not doing that.
He is,
He's not
he
doing
is.
that.
He is.
There's no way a manager would do that.
Oh, God.
There was A, B, C, D, E, F, all before Sesko, number 9. There's no way. That's impossible. That's impossible. I'm so sorry. There's no way. There's no way.
Is there anything
Okay.
else?
There's no way.
There's no way.
All right, let's move on. Jesus. If you guys weren't aware, Grimsby Town beat Manchester United earlier on in the week. Was it in the Carabao Cup? In the
It
Carabao
was.
Cup. So Man United will no longer be playing the Carabao Cup. They now have 2 more competitions
Premier League and
where
FA
they
Cup.
can win something.
Apparently someone said that before the kids go back to school, United are FA Cup or bust already.
That's a mad thing.
That's actually so sad. That's
Sorry,
mad
My
scary.
team too. So, you know.
Before the
Oh,
schools
Really?
go back.
You're out of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
What?
Are you shocked? Sorry.
Who did you play?
Sorry.
Who did you play against?
Wolves.
Wolves.
Yeah, it was last. It was yeah.
Oh yeah,
Middle.
It
it's like
wasn't.
a
It
last
was.
minute.
Well, it wasn't last minute, but it wasn't good.
It was a mid-off.
Seb Larson.
Mid-off.
How do you feel?
Boys gave everything.
How do I feel?
How's your mental health?
My mental health is fine. It's just you're just watching asset stripping in motion. The club has not been able to future plan for a very long time. They'll buy players, they'll sell them at a massive loss, or they'll buy players that don't work, or they're useless, or they'll buy players and they do work and they're great, but then they'll sell them to Spurs, whatever. Fine. You're just watching, like I said, you're watching asset stripping in motion. Moved us from our ancestral home to this place to bolster our competitions and make us successful in Europe, and to a certain extent obviously that worked, but like what now? So I'm just hearing it, just in the motions.
You are signing. No, because someone was like, "Oh, well done." You know what I mean? I can't remember, but you're signing someone.
Paqueta. Wait.
No, he's staying. He's saying he's
He's
saying he's staying. But
Yes, he is
you're
staying.
you're signing someone, another midfielder, I believe. Because you called for midfielders.
Yes, we're calling for midfielders, and after obviously the shocking way that we played the last 3 weeks, we got 2 in the space of 2 days, which
is something.
but it's stupid because clearly they've seen that, oh, we actually can't get away with not spending any money, and this is cheaper than relegation, so let us do this now. Why couldn't they have done this before, Faye? Why couldn't they have done this during pre-season? Let the team like gel, get to know each other. Why are we doing this 2 days before the end of the transfer window?
But maybe it's because of the jailbird. They didn't know what was going to happen to him and his charges, and maybe they needed that situation to be.
we knew
ironed
what
out.
we knew what was going to happen with we knew what was going to happen to the charges, and that's been done for a while. Been done for a minute. That's been a good couple of weeks. It's been a good few weeks.
Maybe they were just not negotiating behind the scenes.
You lot are all being kinder
I'm
than you
not.
need to
I'm,
be.
I'm staying silent because
You actually are being.
your
You're being
club
well.
is a joke.
The club's a joke, and it's being run by
joke.
clowns, and it's just like it's. I've tried really hard for such a long time to be as diplomatic about it as possible.
I really want
but
to.
you actually can't. I can't be diplomatic about it anymore.
I really want to say one thing, and this is going to send Pip over the edge. But these things weren't happening when David Moyes was winning trophies. I just remember telling you. Wait. I remember telling you.
You know what? You're actually gonna have to shut up because I hate. No, because I hate. No, you are because I really. No. You have to because I really hate that because the fact of the matter is when David Moyes left West Ham, we were in relegation form. We were in relegation form. We won us a trophy, and I'm so grateful for the trophy. But this is why I was saying at the time, if the club want to progress in a proper manner, you either back him in windows, and like we had a January window where we were desperate for about 3 players and they completely ignored him. So I said, if you're not going to back him in the window, then you have to let go because he cannot progress with the team that he's got. You need to find somebody else. And if you're going to find somebody else, let them create a team in their image. Then they messed him around doing the will they, won't they. So then he also could not be bothered and we ended up playing the way that we played. The problem is that instead of replacing him with a competent manager, they thought, who do we not have to pay off to get to join our club, i.e. who's already not working and who knows the Premier League because we don't like to take many risks. Ruben Amorim came over to interview and said, nah, I don't want any part of it, clearly because he had a chat with them and was like, they're nuts. So then they go and get this guy from Wolves who had fights with Wolves because they wouldn't back him. We had a technical director who then decided to pull players from all here, there, everywhere. He's paid 40 million for Max Kilman. 40 million. So you cannot tell me that, you should have just stayed with Moyes. We were in relegation form. This stuff would still be happening. The issue isn't the managers. We could have any manager in the world. It is the board. The board is the issue. So my point is that if you've got a manager who is not performing well, yes, he got us a trophy. And like I said, I'm extremely grateful. I love David Moyes. But if you are still doing this nonsense, you're just going to be doing it rinse and repeat. The issue is that the club is run badly.
I still think great speech, by the way.
Thank you.
Amazing speech.
I was engaged the whole time.
But I still
think...
think...
we don't have time for you.
Sorry. Could you imagine?
You know
we
what?
actually don't, but okay, go ahead.
No, I'm gonna
keep it
my
short.
things.
Keep it short.
I was going to say, like, I've seen David Moyes at Everton. He went in. Obviously, they spent money now, but he went into a situation that was very bad. And look what he's done to that football club.
Yes, and he did the exact same thing to us. And when Everton are fantastic,
he should have been backed.
1 second. He should have been backed. He should have been backed. But when Everton are fantastic in 2-3 seasons, but they need to make it to the next level and they're unable to, what will they do? They will thank David Moyes and they will move on. But a competent club will move on with a better manager or with a manager with the same pedigree, but maybe with just something a little bit different because they need something different. Like I said, I completely understand the idea of people being like, careful what you wish for. But the fact of the matter is, we were in relegation form. I don't know how to keep saying this to people. Even club legends who I've spoken to recently have said the same thing. There was no other choice.
Question.
No.
Please.
No.
What did you spend the rice money on? What did you spend the rice money on? That's what I want to know. What did you spend the rice money on?
A bunch of players last season. And there's a little bit left.
So easy.
Thank you.
So, wow.
Make sure you clip that.
Yeah, sure.
Some
content out there. Ooh. It's making me horny. Right.
Anita.
Too far? Okay. I feel like everyone here is, we're all used to being
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Cool. Champions League. Thank you. The applause from Pip. Thanks. Yeah, we're back. We're so back. It's been so long.
It's been so long.
That Champions League draw, yeah. I waited all day for it. I watched it I was doing my nails. I watched it on my phone. I missed the trophy thing where you said that Chelsea got a new honourable trophy that nobody else has. Wow.
Nice.
Is it Club of the Year?
What a club.
No, it was a trophy because we've won it all.
Oh, okay.
Who can sing that?
Stop looking at me. I was in the office doing office things.
I feel like, right, now that we've actually won it all, you see the song, we've won it all, I don't feel like any other club should be able to
Well, they
sing
can't.
that. Yeah, I don't think they should be able to sing that, because I feel like Man City fans be singing it because they've won everything else other than, Club World Cup. Man United fans can sing it. Who said Arsenal?
No other fan can sing it.
I just
No
feel like
other fans can
that
sing it.
song
No
should
other
only
club
be for
can sing
Chelsea
it.
now. That's what I'm saying. But
It's the truth.
it's the hey, but the only team that's won it all.
Yeah, okay, let's wrap it up.
Like even if you take out the Conference League, nobody else has won the Club World Cup. We're the first.
We're the first inaugural.
First and only.
All right, so Champions League draw came
Every 4
up,
years.
and seeing as we've got Chelsea fans in here, I will be completely unbiased. What do you think of your group? Well, not group, but the teams that you have to play. There's some nostalgic fixtures in there. Bayern Munich, we've got Barcelona as well, Benfica, Napoli. It's sounding like 2012.
Yeah,
2012.
I actually think it's a really tough draw. I think it's a really tough draw, yeah. I think if you look at the other English teams and the clubs and the caliber of clubs they have to face versus who we have to face, I think it's a tough draw. It's a tough draw with one striker, no competent centre backs, and a goalkeeper like that. It's not going to be easy.
I think on paper, it seems tough, but I think our only really tough games are going to be against Barcelona and Bayern Munich.
Not Napoli.
I'm willing to bet.
You think Gonzalo Lukaku are not gonna come and want to drive on our heads?
I'm
They're gonna
willing,
wanna
Conte's
have one
a
on our head
terrorist.
tops, bro.
I'm willing to bet that we are going to do well against the other teams.
Okay, so
Interesting.
I'm not
Chelsea-
scared of. Sorry, I'm not scared of any of these other teams.
You shouldn't be scared, but I think Tima raises a really good point when she says that you've got one striker. You are going to need to rotate. Obviously, last season you were able to rotate in Conference League really gorgeously. That have lesser, because you could just play your kids and the extras in it.
Yeah,
but like you don't have that this season, and the competition is obviously very different. So I'm not saying that you should be afraid, but I'm saying you should go into this. You could be cautiously optimistic, but don't beat your chest about it.
I think we're gonna get a striker within either or Jackson comes back. One of the two will happen.
baby, sure.
Yeah,
Jackson's agent's moving
it's
diligent on the socials.
Yeah, but he's got a 9-year contract. What can
yeah. There's nothing that he can do. Like it's either he comes back or
Let's buy him.
Yeah.
or we get another striker. Right, one of those is gonna happen. We also beat convincingly PSG. Sorry, these other teams.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. You beat. That's why I said cautiously optimistic. You beat
Yeah.
PSG, fantastic. But the Club World Cup and that tournament in itself was its own bubble. I'm talking about you doing these week in, week
Not
out
really.
in the midst of the Premier League as well.
I
That's
understand
all I'm
them.
saying.
I
That's all I'm
understand.
saying.
But PSG, I can guarantee nobody on this couch thought we would beat them or beat them like 3
No,
The way
but
that you
I-
did.
but-
nobody in
Yeah.
the world.
But I
in
think
the world.
But I think what Pep is saying is relevant. Like that is amazing. Like honestly, it was unbelievable, and it's a great achievement, and it should be celebrated more than it is.
Did you watch the game?
Yes, I did.
You sure?
Absolutely,
Tell me if you watched it live.
100%. I watched it live, but
Because she said she wasn't gonna watch it. She doesn't care about the competition.
She said that she'd watch
She
it
said
once
she
they
was-
got
yeah, to
once
the
they got to
final.
semis.
Yeah.
yeah, literally. But what I would say is she has a point in terms of doing that week in, week out, and with the league, and with the League Cup, and with the FA Cup, after not really having a rest over the summer. It's going to be difficult.
Yeah, we're gonna get injuries,
It's going to be difficult.
but then that's why you have to hope the manager rotates.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I just, last season you were afforded the opportunity to be able to do that. Things are different this season.
So Chelsea will play Bayern Munich first. Then they will
Away.
play Benfica at home, Ajax at home, Carabao.
Oh,
away.
Carabao. Okay,
Carabao.
hello.
Chelsea, Barcelona, 25th of November. I will be there.
Bree's already gonna sort me out tickets.
Not the way that you asked, rude girl.
Atalanta versus Chelsea
Okay.
on 9th of December. January, we've got Chelsea versus Paphos, and our last game is against Napoli away.
Oof.
And the thing is,
Fun.
if we have enough points, that game is not gonna matter.
Sure.
By the grace of God, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you don't make it make
We
it to
should
the
get
next
the
round.
20
I'm
top
not saying
24
that. I'm
team.
just saying like it's not.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
not
hard.
going to be a walk in the park.
I don't think it is, but I'm not scared.
Okay,
Fairs.
cool.
No, I think that's fair.
Anyone think that any other teams are going to struggle? Any other English teams will struggle?
No.
This Champions League.
Looking at their fixtures, no. Even Tottenham.
Who did Liverpool have? Was it anything?
I remember looking at the list and thinking Chelsea have pulled the hardest teams.
And that's saying something.
So Liverpool have Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray.
Might be tricky.
Wait, hold on.
Actually, no. Arsenal have Atletico Madrid, Inter Milan, and somebody else.
Arsenal have a hard. They have
They have
hard.
quite a hard run.
I'm trying to get the actual. All right, cool. Got it for Liverpool. Liverpool have Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray, Frankfurt. They're away to Frankfurt, which I know on paper Liverpool should beat them, but going away there is hard.
No.
It's hard.
Come on.
Oh, Frankfurt.
It's hard. Then they play Real Madrid, PSV Eindhoven, Inter, Marseille,
got some hard
Carabao.
teams.
They got hard teams as well. I feel like it's an equal balance.
It's equal, yeah.
It's an equal balance. Because Atletico Madrid, we all know they're not small boys. Real Madrid, who knows what form they're gonna come back in this year. I know everyone's saying
They played well like yesterday. The manager changed the
you can
formation
never
and
ever
everything.
count off Real Madrid. You just can't do it. It's unfortunate, but you can't do it. So I don't know. I feel like that one's equally yoked. Let me try and find Arsenal's.
Arsenal have.
Spurs was crazy, and that one's crazy. I don't know.
Spurs is not.
They had teams.
Arsenal have Athletic Club. They have Olympiacos away. Then they have Olympiacos at home. Atletico Madrid at home. Slavia Prague away. Bayern Munich at home. Club Brugge away. Inter Milan away. And Kairat El
Arsenal
Mati
should be comfortable.
at home.
Really?
Kairat El Mati.
Yes.
Damn, who are they?
I can't remember. Maybe like a Kazakhstan team, I think.
Arsenal should be
One of
comfortable.
our players that we bought as there. He's doing really well. He's like 16.
You track Chelsea players like crazy, bro.
She wants to know what's going on with the next
I
gen.
hear it. All right. So Tottenham play Villarreal, Bodo Glimt,
Bodo Glimt.
AS Monaco, Copenhagen, PSG, run that back. PSG, Slavia Prague, Borussia Dortmund, and Frankfurt away.
Yeah, they've got some hard. Come on.
That's not hard. Other than PSG and PSG away and Frankfurt, maybe Dortmund. I think they're going to
They
get through that.
do. They do.
Manchester City have Napoli, Monaco, Villarreal, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, Real Madrid, Bodo Glimt, and Galatasaray. I feel like
It depends.
Chelsea and Liverpool probably equal on the hardest.
Do Newcastle.
They don't have Champions League.
They do.
Yes, they do.
They're one
there's
that's
5
hard.
teams.
Yes, they
I
do.
forgot about
Five
that.
teams.
Say, girl.
I was like, I'm looking like,
I looked it on your screen.
I was like-
Is she there?
I was like,
like
oh, why
they've
what's the Europa League fixtures doing it?
They've got hard.
Newcastle.
hard.
They got Barcelona at home, Union SG away, Benfica at home, Athletic Club at home, Marseille away, Bayern Leverkusen away, PSV Eindhoven at home, and PSG away.
Godspeed, Judd.
It honestly.
There's no striker.
It honestly. They got a striker now. It honestly.
Vissa.
No, the other one at Germany.
Oh, it's not
Wolf
bad though.
something. It honestly matters if let's say Ten Hag is still there, but they're saying that he might be going.
All right. Cool. That's the Champions League fixtures wrapped up. Anybody particularly excited for any matches?
I think Bayern Munich
Barca.
and Barca.
I was going bellissimo.
I hope I'm there.
What about these ones in this first match day? Are there any? I'm just looking
Bayern
at it.
Munich.
Bayern Munich, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how nostalgic that is?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, obviously, we played them in 2020, well, Lampard era. We played them. That didn't count for me. But before that, like, we hadn't
We
played
got
them in a while,
rocked.
innit? Yeah,
They
they
rocked
spun
our
our jaw. They spun us.
That
They
Callum
got
Hudson, the
rocked,
play
man.
offside goal. Wow.
I needed to feel something.
Rocked.
But nah, we got rocked that game. I don't really count that game.
I don't know. Some of us still count that game.
Nah, I don't even remember
Rewind.
it too tough. I remember I went to go to a dinner that day specifically because I wasn't going to watch that nonsense. I refused. But any other games that were particularly happy to watch.
Barca.
Or excited to watch.
Barca.
Yeah, we said it. Barca, Bayern
At the
Munich.
bridge.
I
need
think
to see
Man City versus Real Madrid will be very interesting.
As always.
gonna
Liverpool,
lose.
Real Madrid will be very interesting.
interesting.
As
Trent.
always.
I think
That Trent
return.
homecoming.
yeah.
Woo! Ella's
He's
gonna
gonna
be
get
there
food.
with some eggs,
Wait.
some tomatoes.
How could you hurt me like this?
I'm intrigued to
Giving bitter
see
X.
Arsenal Inter
Do you know what?
Why?
The reason
because
why
go on. There you go.
Yeah, twin. The reason why I'm so interested to see that, yeah, is because there was a possibility of them being in the final together,
Yeah.
and Arsenal fans saying, if we played them, we would have won. I want to see it. I want to see you beat them.
I think it's going to be
want see
interesting.
it. That should be interesting.
That'll be a good one.
Oh, hook it. Hook it.
I don't even think Atletico Madrid's Arsenal is going to be interesting as well. It's going to be who can defend the best.
I was gonna say Diego
the
ball
thing,
against
like-
Arteta. God,
It's so crazy that we're talking about Arsenal as being a pragmatic football playing club. Like, what?
Yeah.
Am I going to be interested in watching that game?
No.
No, not really. It will be boring. But hey, let's see how Atletico players can do, because you know they have no discipline. Let's see them deal with these Arsenal players. Atletico Madrid players don't have discipline.
absolutely not.
Simeone
Yeah, but
literally
Simeone
tells them
is-
to go out there and bark like dogs,
because he himself barks
like a dog.
exactly.
I'm interested to see how Tottenham do in the Champions League, to be honest.
I'm not.
Because
you
of
know.
Frank.
Don't
Thomas
take it,
Frank. I am
Thomas
too.
Frank.
Thomas Frank, exceptional manager.
I'm with you because I
They
think like he did an
also-
excellent job of like turning Brentford around and managing to get them up after a couple of attempts. Like I've always wanted to see what he looks like with money behind him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spurs are a funny one because first 2 games of the season, like played well, great shape, all of this, and then yesterday it looked like they didn't want to know. And it's just like you can't have that attitude when you're playing several games a week, week in, week out, and all of that sort of stuff. Like last season, they couldn't cope with both of them because they had their injuries, right? So they put all their eggs into the Europa basket, which worked out for them. But can't really do that with the Champions League.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how they do.
So, last order of business.
You can talk about VAR.
Wissa.
Oh, you're not talking about VAR?
How about VAR? Fuck VAR, man. We'll pass on VAR this week.
I'm sure we'll talk about
We'll
VAR
talk about
next
VAR another
week, the
time,
week
like,
after
you know what I
that,
mean?
the week
It was a
after
foul,
that.
though. It was a foul. That's what,
What
I'm
was the
saying.
foul?
In the Chelsea.
It
No,
was a foul.
Anita, don't even bother. Don't even
It was a
engage.
foul.
It was a
no,
foul.
Anita, don't even engage because
It
we're going to
was a
be here for
foul.
20 minutes and I'll tell somebody to
Can we
shut
do
up
3
again.
minutes? 3 minutes up until the 20. Up until
was
the
a
20.
foul.
Now,
bro.
because you want to talk about these. No, we want to talk about the players throwing their toys out the pram, or are they throwing their toys out the pram?
2 minutes.
It was a foul.
It wasn't
I said what I
foul.
said.
It was a
You
foul.
have
It was
2
a foul.
minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes. Faye, Tima, Pip, go.
It was a foul.
It wasn't a foul.
It
was.
It's not about intent. Unfortunately, you cannot put your foot on another player's foot, whether there's intent there or not. I think people are getting all their knickers in the twists or boxers or whatever you choose, underwear you choose to wear,
What,
because
Sorry, go on. 2 minutes.
or thongs, because the boy childhood Fulham fan went through the academy, scored against rivals. Yeah, great. But at the end of the day, he stood on whether he intended to or not. He stood on Chalobah's foot, took him out of the game, so he was not in a defensive position to help defend that goal.
I just don't know what you want him to do in that position where you can't see it and Chalobah's coming into him as well.
It's not about intent. It's not about intent.
But what's he meant to be doing? If he's in the process of doing the move and your player comes and gets himself tangled up in the move, why is that a foul?
But the thing is, the reason why it's a foul is because it wasn't close control. He was out of control. When you look, the ball was going this way. He was still trying to turn around. He wasn't doing the skill properly. And it's unfortunate. He stood on the guy's foot. It was rightly called
You
out.
yourself, you were the first person who said that Fulham was robbed in the group, so I just don't understand.
The reason why
You were the first person.
Let me
You
just
were the
say,
first person.
wait, the reason why I said that is because I was at the ground. I was watching it live, and I couldn't see it. All I was saying is, Jesus Christ, Tosin, do something. And then they said it was VAR. So that's what I said it was robbed. When I came back home and watched it,
The thing
I
is-
said, this is a foul. I don't know what people are crying about.
We're crying about the fact that I can't believe that VAR stopped and wanted to intercede in that in the first place.
Because the referee should have blew the whistle.
we're moving absolutely nuts. It was not a clear and obvious error
It was
for them
a
to
foul.
get
The
themselves
referee should
involved.
have blew the
It
whistle.
wasn't clear and obvious because the fact that we can even debate it means that it wasn't clear and obvious. Sorry.
But there's so many decisions that you can debate, and I'm sorry, for me, that's a foul.
Was it a penalty?
Yes, it was a penalty as well.
I think that's more contentious than that.
I don't.
Del Pedro.
You're saying
handball.
I think
Pedro,
Yao
but it was
Pedro
like, it was like
handball.
one
But
yard
to be
away.
fair,
It was so
the
close, and-
opposition player played
Hey.
it onto his
Hey,
hand.
you know what? We talk about unnatural positions. His hands were up like that.
He was just doing boom,
It was
chat,
1
chat,
yard
boom,
away.
chat, chat.
But his hands
If
was up like
it was
that.
the opposite
Hey,
side,
listen.
that wouldn't have been given either.
I'm just saying
We've seen
that.
that being
No.
given.
I'm just saying it's been given. It hasn't been given.
Mhm.
Same thing. I believe Pip's trying to say as well with the foul. You've seen it given. You've seen it haven't been given. I personally think it was soft.
It was
That's me.
harsh, but it's a foul.
It's a foul. It was soft.
If it was in the box, and
I
that
don't
happened-
think it was clear and
I
obvious.
don't think it was clear and obvious for VAR to intervene, and that's my main problem. If
I
there
disagree
if
with
there's
that.
something that's happened and it's slipped and it's small and tiny, and the ref has
It's
missed
not
it,
small and tiny
1
because
second.
the defender
It's
out
because
of
it's
the game.
Chelsea. It's because it's Chelsea.
It is
everyone
'cause it's
cries.
Chelsea.
Not because it's Chelsea. I would
Nah,
say this.
I'm
You
not
know that I
gonna
would say this
lie.
about everyone.
Not gonna lie, but it is damned if we don't, damned if we do though. Like whenever Chelsea gets a VAR decision against them, it's like, oh, let's look at it for 30 seconds. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe not. But when they get it for them, it's but this is
the worst decision ever.
This is the worst
not the
decision in
worst
the history of
decision ever.
VAR.
You're
Every-
always
no.
gonna feel- you're always gonna feel this
People
way.
were-
You're always
people-
gonna feel this way against-
People are actually verbatim saying this is the worst ever decision
Danny
in VAR
Mills.
history.
Okay, then he's
And
going
I'm
for
looking at it like
Danny Mills said that on.
I'm looking at it like
stamped on his foot.
everyone needs to cool off. Like
I think he needs to get a grip because I've seen worse things
I've
go
seen
against
worse.
me
Yeah.
for you playing
Brother,
against you,
I'm
man.
not even
So that's what I'm saying.
same.
So
Not even being funny.
Zuchek.
Not even being funny. If I want to, I'll take it back to 2022 when we played Liverpool twice that year in the finals. Twice decisions should have been checked by VAR.
Even last
Twice.
year, Trent stood on his foot and he didn't, and on Sancho's foot, and nothing happened because it's Anfield. They didn't
Like,
get to look at it.
If we go
Sorry.
through that can of worms, we'll be here forever. But we've only got 3 minutes left. All right, cool. Yoane Wissa,
Wissa.
Wissa, Jackson, Isak walk into a bar. All right? Who actually gets to leave?
Wissa.
Ooh, why?
I think Isaac game.
Isak is going because the relationship's clearly broken. So Isak will go. But my thing is that if I am a football agent and I have got a very hot prospect and I am trying to get them a new deal, put a clause, like an exit clause, it needs to be in there, because the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter if Isak spoke to Amanda Stavley and they had a gentleman's agreement and all of this. She no longer works at the club. You're still at the club and technically you are contracted. And it's a shame because he feels like, I've had this conversation with you. I delivered you a Carabao. Well, I'm not saying that he delivered a Carabao Cup, but you know, we've got silverware for the first time in ages. Can I leave? But then they're saying that they haven't been given a proper offer.
The manager's saying that he's telling the truth though. He came out and said that he's telling the truth. A conversation had happened, but obviously they just don't want him to go. They want to carry on building on what they built.
Or they'll want him to go, but they rate him highly. Like I always say this, it's like, you know, when Declan Rice left West Ham, everyone's like, that's stupid money. It's what he's worth to the club.
I've actually got like intel that this conversation happened right after that Carabao Cup final, like directly right after. So if they had a gentleman's agreement at that time, for Newcastle to turn around and say, actually, nah, I think that's so bad.
Do you know what it is?
It's
Like,
so bad, man.
the way I feel about Isak's situation is, I get Newcastle fans being like, oh, frustration, but it's football. This happens all the time. When Diego Costa did it to us, he literally did not play football for 6 months because he refused to come back and train. We literally fined him 6 months worth of wages. Like, and Courtois did it. Like, it happens in football. Like, this is football, and you can't also go out and try and get Wissa and just be, it's okay because then you got a year left. Like, you need to stand on business, whether it's for a club, a player that's joining your club or not joining your club. Like, this is football.
So then, okay, really quickly, Vissa's come out and he said promises have been made as well, right? He's basically done a whole same spiel that Isak has done. Is this something that we want to see players doing more of? Is this something that we're condoning? Obviously, Nico Jackson, his agent, after Chelsea have now said, well, hold on, the lap is injured, you have to come back, you're not going to Bayern Munich. His agents now said, well, planes don't go backwards. Are these things, I think that was ridiculous, by the way, but are these the type of things we want to see from players who just clearly don't want to play for their clubs anymore? Or do we expect them to just fulfill their, you know, kind of like due diligence?
There's got to be a layer. There's got to be a level of professionalism. Like, I fully hear it. I understand it's your career in your hands at that moment in time. Like, you have to do you feel like you have to do anything to force a move, but it's just sort of like, you're being paid. You are being paid. And like, rightly or wrongly, if Newcastle say that there is a magic number in their head and Liverpool haven't hit it, it's their prerogative. They are paying you.
They're not having a conversation with Liverpool. They said, what, you want 150 million or 120? Liverpool said, okay, cool. You rejected it. What is it that you want? We're not coming to talk to you.
To answer your question, Anita, I don't have a problem with it, but then players have to accept being part of bomb squads as well. Like, you can't have it both ways. Like, I'm not going to go back, but oh my gosh, look how badly they're treating me. Like, I think both things can coexist. I don't really mind the statements. To be honest, I don't really care about them. Like, yeah, you're crying, everyone's crying. There's tears of Nazareth are forming. Great. But I think it obviously gives context, but a lot of this context people already know.
All right, so back to the main question. Isak, Wissa and Jackson walk into a bar. Who actually leaves before the transfer window ends?
I think all two of them are impacted by each other. If Isak leaves, then Wissa can also leave. It's a cause and effect. Jackson,
if Bayern say,
if Bayern buy him,
loan with obligation or permanent, then he goes.
Okay.
I think Isak can leave as well if the right money comes. I think they're basically agreeing anyway right now or something like that.
I think he goes.
Like I said, the relationship is broken. Newcastle, actually, their statement was kind of kind at the end where they said, when he's ready to come back, we'll be ready to welcome him back into the fold.
I think,
but like,
that was not kind of. That was more of sass.
It was sass, but it was just sort of like they're saying like, look, listen, balls in his court when it's not. But the relationship is broken, and the same for Wissa really. But Wissa's move is contingent on Newcastle getting the money from Isak to be able to buy him.
I know we're running out of time, but just one last thing about Wissa. If I looked at my manager, if I looked back in the dugout and saw that man in the dugout,
I would be writing.
I also would be writing statements.
I would be writing. That's the point.
It's their set piece coach is now their new manager.
That is the point.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would also
that's why
be
Brentford are
writing
looking at how they're looking right now. Scary hours for Brentford.
And we said this before the season even started.
We said relegation.
It's like if he goes to Newcastle, first time playing in the Champions League, and
he'd want that.
Yeah,
but
of course.
We are out of time, guys. We are making our episode shorter.
Boo.
Don't boo. Come on, man. We're making our episode shorter. Come on, guys. Come on. We got a lot packed into 1 hour.
True.
It was actually originally meant to be 45 minutes, and our editor's probably going to send me a message in the morning saying, excuse me. But doesn't matter, because we want to feed you guys some content. A couple of you guys have been asking us, where have you been? When are we coming back? What are you not? What was that?
It wasn't an hour.
Yes, it
was
was.
an
It was.
hour.
We started at 25 minutes past.
Look at the time.
Let me start 8:45.
Anyway,
get a load of this girl, man. Anyway, guys, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms, our individual ones, and at Gold Diggers UK on Twitter, at Gold Diggers UK _ on Instagram, at Gold Diggers UK on TikTok, Gold Diggers UK on LinkedIn, and make sure you subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and don't forget the PayPal link below. We don't ask for super chats, we just need some money. All right, we fund ourselves. Okay, see you guys next week.
bye.